guys, it's Erica.
And Jess, welcome back to
Twin.
Aura.
Knits.
Yeah, welcome back to... for some reason, I always want to say Vlogmas Day, blah, blah, blah.
No Vlogmas.
Dang. Not yet, but Advents are coming, and we already bought 2. So,
I know. Get ready for that.
it's going to be good. All right, so should we get started?
Yes.
Okay, so let me just jump in because this is my first and only finished object. So I knitted the Phantom Fuzz. I test knitted the Phantom Fuzz for Park Williams. It is in the Wandering Flock in the colorway Cosmic Tie-Dye. And then I'm wearing a framework bralette underneath by Jessie May in the color... I don't remember the color name because we just called it Solar Power. Because Lord came out and we made...
It's by Cake. Well, it
DK.
is by... I think it's Sunshine.
Oh, yeah, it's probably Sunshine. So that's my outfit today, guys.
So that's her finished object. It was fantastic. I also signed up to test knit it, and then I got sick with the flu, and I just couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
So it's not even worth talking about right now until it's done.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. It's all right. It's way down there, and I haven't looked at it since I put it away when I was sick.
Yeah.
But I am currently wearing the As Friends tank by Jessie May because it's finally feeling like summer here. I've also got my Hawaiian print. What is better than Debbie Thornberry vibes?
Yeah, really.
So, did the full-on Debbie Thornberry. If you don't know,
What?
you should pop a photo. All right.
All right, so do you want to go into finished objects?
Yes.
Because
So the way we're structuring it this new situation, this is the first podcast that we have been doing
the point system.
And I've been doing pretty good.
I have not.
I've been doing good. I've been doing so good it's not even funny. Okay, so first things first.
Yes.
I did my own honey striped hat, but I'm calling it, because I've been like in a full emo thing, I'm calling it my honey, it's not a comb hat. Like, this ain't a scene, it's a god darn arms raised, it ain't a scene. Sorry, that's a Fall Out Boy song if you don't know.
It is.
I made this using leftover yarns from my stash. So I'm working my stash. This is leftover yarn from my
Notorious
RBG and leftover from my Love Witch sweater. So this is Claudia and Love Witch in the combs, and the outside is Joe. And I am obsessed with it.
And I think Disco Stitch changed the name from Love Witch to Love Magic.
Yeah, but the
So
yarn,
I know,
color is still called Love Witch.
No, I know. I'm just saying if you guys want to see the pattern, it's called Love Magic now by Disco Stitch.
So there's
All
that.
right.
So that's 2 points.
Yes, 2 points. How many points is this? This is what? 3, 2?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I didn't have enough points and I bought stuff, so
That's
whoops.
okay.
Yeah.
So this, you're going to get a little bit of background on the knit along that we're doing. So
Yes.
we're doing a sock hop KAL. We've done a video on it, and it's still going through. We decided to carry it on until May 20th, 2022. You still have time to cast on a pair of socks. You don't even need to finish a pair of socks.
You just need to finish one sock.
You need to follow Twin Aura Knits on Instagram, and you need to tag us and hashtag SockHopKAL 2022.
No, just 22.
Sock Hop 22. I'm sorry. I do that every time because I think 2022.
Like, you just have to finish one sock to be eligible.
Yes.
Because
we have some fun prizes.
We do.
I'm going to pop them right here before I show everybody else anything. This, we finally got it in.
Yes.
This is a one-of-a-kind skein from Junk Yarn. It's a pink and a green mini skein. It is super cute. I'm kind of jealous because I want to keep it for myself, but I can't.
It's so good.
It's all right. So it's one of you lucky people get to win it. And then we also have the
Fashion School Dropout
Over the Rainbow sock set. So you can win one of these 2 prizes. You don't even need to finish socks to get it.
You need to finish one sock. You don't need to finish a pair.
Well, I don't even think, like, if you don't have enough time to finish, just tag us.
Actually, you know what? If you just have ribbing done, take a photo and tag us.
I think that should be fine.
Yeah.
Because
life is crazy.
We get it.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so these are the prizes. With that being said, I'm moving off camera. So that started the whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. We're doing a sock hop KAL. So, this was a while ago. Penny Moons and Goliath Crafts.
Goliath Frog Crafts?
I don't remember. They were doing a shorty sock weekend KAL. Mm-hmm. So I jumped on the bandwagon last minute, but I became obsessed. I knit the Summerlee, all the frill socks in the Miss Babs colorway. I almost said Babs Tar colorway.
Gosh.
I know.
We should dye that. Copyright Twin Or Knits.
Okay. In the Miss Babs colorway, this was the Maryland Sheep and Wool virtual like colorway, and it's a sparkle sock base. I bought this at Fiber Space in DC. So I knit those socks. Then I was like, well, shoot, I want to knit all the socks. So I'm like, you know what? I have all this sock yarn in my stash. I might play around and do a pair of faded socks. So I did a pair of mismatched socks.
They're so good.
They're like matching mismatched socks. These are, again, Summerlee's, all the frills. It's part of her shorty sock set. And the only reason why I did them this way is because when I knit this sock, I didn't write anything down, and I wanted them to kind of match, and I am a type A and a little OCD, and the fading didn't start in the same spot, and I was like, I can't do this, so I flipped the color. So they're mismatch matching socks. So that's 2. 2 points, 2 points. Then
aren't the socks 2 points?
They are. Then I was sick with the flu.
Oh yeah.
And
that was fun.
Oh man. Listen, I have never gotten sick like ever, and this year was the first time I got sick. And let me tell you,
rough, and it was not fun.
It wasn't fun. But I was like, you know what? I want something that's going to keep me company, that's going to be fast and quick, and that's going to bring me joy. So I, using my stash, again, knit Summerlee's shorty, just little short ankle socklets in stripes. And I am obsessed. I'm obsessed now. Like, who am I? Like, if you would have seen, like, an earlier YouTube
I think it was, like,
video,
the second episode?
I was like, I don't like socks. I don't think I can do it. Look at me. Who am I? Look, socks.
Did you think we would get here?
No. Look, that's 3 pairs of socks already. 3, and I'm not even done. For our KAL, I cast it on, again, and all the frills in the Floam colorway by Hedgehog Fibers. Another all the frills sock set.
It's so good.
I have now 3 pairs of ruffly socks. Do I need more? Yes.
Probably.
Yes, I do. I'm excited about those. Another
you got me hyped. I don't know what to work on now.
You gotta knit on socks. You're gonna knit on socks.
Yeah,
okay.
but...
And then, the most recent socks I finished, these are all... This was... Oh my god. I was given this sock set by Brenda from Cast On Yarn Studio.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
We love you.
This is a Chelsea Luxe City Lights. And I was watching Molly from Homespun House's YouTube channel, and she did the Rye socks by Tin Can Knits. And I just really liked how it showed the speckly indie dyed yarn, and it wasn't just a basic sock. So I just loved the pattern. If you haven't done it, it's free on Ravelry.
It's so good.
And it's super easy. So what I ended up doing is I mashed up 2 patterns. So this is the Rye pattern by Tin Can Knits, but I like the fit of Summerlee socks and knit in the size 1 needle. Okay? So I used her basic sock pattern, and then I used the patterning of the rye sock. So now I have a pair of socks that fit me the way I like with the pattern that I wanted. And that, and another 2 points. I am obsessed.
So how many points do you have right now?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Wow.
I know.
And here I am with just this. But this This was a struggle. Because I had just started a new job and I was just trying to like get it done and just get it done, and I just didn't have time to get it done.
But it looks so good.
Thank you.
It looks so good.
I do like it.
And the photos turned out so nice.
They did. I'm like, I didn't actually post any photos. I just posted the reel. So maybe I will post photos.
Okay, I do have some adding. Do you want to do like the stash positions and then we do whips last?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So,
like, mind you, I have no points, but also,
it's alright.
I'm sorry, but when Lindsay comes out, Lindsay from 5 Borough Yarns comes out, and she has these drops, and you know she's never really gonna, no, I shouldn't say never, because she does sometimes bring them back, right? But I mean, like, once you miss it, you might miss it. And I, gosh darn it, was not gonna miss it. So she did an open skies collection, right? So it was based off of like beach themed. And I just love this one. I'm not quite sure if these are the right colors. I think they are. I think this one's called First Light.
Yeah.
And then this one is called Nautical Twilight. And they were just so nice. And I thought I wanted to knit the Manhattan hat in this colorway. I thought it would look really cute. And then I just loved this color because it was so delicate. I don't know. I have to see if there's like a bralette that I could knit.
Ooh, is it in one skein enough for a racerback tank?
Maybe.
A racerback tank would look really nice in that.
I mean, like if I crop it.
What if you wait? What if you wait?
Because of the new one that she has coming out in June? I know I should. Is that in fingering weight?
Yeah, I think so. I think she did hers in Wandering Flock.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. But I think it'd be cute for like a summer top so it's like wispy.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, and then my other, should I just talk about my
You want to talk about your whip now?
No, because I bought this yarn.
Oh. But you can talk about your whip. It's okay.
I'm like, because that's all I have.
Yeah.
So Lindsay was having, oh, let me grab the other one. Lindsay was having another sale on, like, seconds in her shop. So, like, stuff that she didn't sell type of thing. And, I had to pick up because when me and Erica rewatched the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, I don't know what happened, but I fell in love with Captain America.
I know. I didn't think that was going to happen. Like, we watched the whole thing, and we were Tony Stark stans from the beginning when it first came out. And then we watched it in timeline order, and something happened. I don't know what Chris Evans is doing.
I don't know.
It was good. He was good. Dang.
But it was so good, and I loved Captain America, especially with this whole arc with the Avengers Endgame and Infinity War was really cool.
And like knowing from like watching the whole thing from the beginning and watching the whole story.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but I loved him. So when I saw that she had Just a Kid from Brooklyn in her shop, I immediately snapped up too because I so happened to decided to join the park knit along, and I'm re-knitting the cold shoulder crop because I only needed 2 of them for my wardrobe. I'm like, should I bring it out to show?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so I just started, and this is as far as I got, but look at how nice this knits up. Oh, it's so good. I'm like, so this is the lace. It's just so good. Lindsay does an amazing job. I'm like,
the colors are so good.
Aren't they?
Like, like that tonal gray is like a tonal gray with speckles. It's not like you're missing any pigmentation. It's so good. It's solid.
It's amazing, and I can't wait to have this amazing top again, because my other cold shoulder crop, I wear it and Regata wear it. So
you want to talk about the bag while you?
Yes, this is a Tanny Casey bag. My friend Eve gave it to me. My friend and boss gave it to me. I like to think of it as my signing bonus.
I just thought it was nice because it's a different bag maker than that we that we usually have.
And apparently this is Jonathan Adler vintage fabric.
We love.
And I love Jonathan Adler. When I was in school, I actually changed my major for a hot minute to be pottery because I wanted to work with Jonathan Adler. But it turns out that I was allergic to the clay body. So, fun times with that. But I really love this bag. It's so nice. So thank you, Eve, if you watch this, which I know you don't. Because you told me.
She might surprise you.
She won't watch it. She's so busy.
She's busy. Okay. I have a lot. Do you want to talk about your socks?
Yeah, let's talk about the socks.
And then we'll do all my everything else.
Yeah. I'm like, I have whips, but then we have to talk about bags. So I am knitting for the sock hop. So many socks. So I was already knitting on a pair of socks, and I wanted to finish my other pair of socks, but then I was like, who are you, Jess? So I casted on a new pair of socks. I faded it with my junk yarn and Chelsea Luxe minis that I had left over from Advent. And I am on
the second sock. So close.
I know. I just need to. That's the thing.
Listen, when you're knitting on these shorty socks, they go so quickly.
But I just need to find the time to do it. Because I'm also knitting on. All right. Where were we?
Yes.
Yes, the pit of despair. So I am also knitting another pair of socks. I just have the one foot to go, and then the whole other one. So with Fashion School Dropout.
This is the sock set.
Frozen hot chocolate.
That's what it looks knit up.
Yes. So I'm doing the Guernsey sock by Summerlee. Because I really wanted to do a cable. Because I thought it would make the micro striping look interesting. But then there's also like this fun detail in the back where it's like a pearl bump every couple of rounds, which is really cool. So.
It's okay. Keep going.
Okay. So I just have the foot to go, and then I have the whole other sock to go.
That's okay. You can get it done.
So those are my two socks for the sock cowl. One that I had cast on, and one that I was already working on. And I believe that's, other than this whip, I'm all done. Should I just go ahead and finish it?
Yeah, why not?
Let me just finish it all, okay? So, last time I was almost done with the body. Now I'm done with the body, and I just need the sleeves.
So this is the first raglan, right?
Yes.
I think it's the first raglan by Brooklyn Tweed, and this is done in Shelter.
Yes, and it's so nice, and I really just need to finish the sleeves. I just need time. That's the thing that we're all missing, right? We need more time. I just need to get it. I need to get everything done, because I haven't even looked at my half and half wrap. I haven't even looked at my shawlography. I started a new project, because I want to wear it at Maryland Sheep and Wool, because we're going to Maryland Sheep and Wool.
We'll talk about that later.
In a minute, but...
All right. Is that everything?
Well, because I'm not showing the stuff that I haven't even looked at in like a month or two.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yes, that is all that I have.
So talking about stuff that we have that I haven't worked on, I'm also including my shawlography in that. It is sleeping for right now because I have other things. Yeah. And I know you've seen like my Ziggy Interrupted squares. That is also something that I will be working on again in the future. I have the squares that I had crochet. Oh my god. The squares that I had crocheted, all laid out. I still haven't sewn them together. I haven't done the zigzags. that is like, I'm going to do that as a summer project, spring summer project when we're sitting on the deck.
Or at the beach.
Or whatever.
Because that was really nice to work on the beach.
I'm sure. And then my shawlography is also, it's in the exact same spot. I have not picked it up. Okay. With that being said,
maybe my half and half rep will just be beach knitting.
Yeah.
And I won't feel bad about not working on it because I'll just work on it when we hang out at the beach all summer long.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Do I want to do whips or do I do... Well, you showed what you got first.
Yeah.
So I just showed you guys my fashion school dropout.
Please excuse the dog.
It's all right. You've met Lincoln before. You know how he is. I got my fashion school dropout hot chocolate sock set. And then because I was like full on deep in sock knit along land, because obviously now I'm knitting all the socks. I wanted all the sock sets. So I got the sprinkled fibers.
St. Patrick's
Day, thank you. Sock set. So I got that. I don't know what I used for those points. That's okay. Okay, so I do have to, this is a caveat. Every time this happens, we tell you all the big plans we're going to have and we're going to do and all this stuff, and then you never see a finished object, right? I'm talking about the knit collage, KAL, knit along. I have two. I have two projects that I have purchased during knit along season, plan to knit them during knit along season, and then get distracted by test knitting. Well, after my not being able to finish my...
You know what other thing you finished that you're not showing?
Oh, I know. I have to grab that later.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to grab that later. It's done.
And it looks so good.
It does look good. I'll show you that in a second. I have, again, purchased a knit collage KAL knit along kit. And I hope to not get distracted by any other knits. Cast on is happening soon. I got the Grow With Me brioche cardigan set. I thought it was, I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to do anything this time around. Although, like, Vanessa's crochet cardigan is really beautiful, and some of the other patterns were really fun. I was just like, you know what?
I think I might just crochet that one with my leftover hand spun yarn. Maybe.
Yeah, you could. But I was just like, you know what? I have the plaid party cardi that I still have to do, and I have the Express Yourself sweater that I still have to do, and I pretty much have enough leftover yarn to make literally anything.
Yeah, like at least 4 kaleidoscopes.
I could make 4 kaleidoscopes with the leftover yarns that I have. And I was just like, you know what? I think I'm just going to sit this one out. And then I saw the color combos for the Grow With Me cardigan. And I was like, well, crap. I think I'm going to have to do it. Because I wasn't going to do it. I was like, you know what? I have plenty of pink cardigans now. I have a ton of the bright hot pink,
Just sitting there.
And I feel bad just having it sit there. And I didn't want to knit another one because I already have one. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
So I saw the colors, and then they came out with this lovely new color. It's called Midnight Amber.
Ooh.
This is a brand new wildflower yarn, and it was paired with black. And I was like, you know what? Black for Erica, does that seem odd? A little bit, because I know I'm like a hot pink kind of girl and I'm a bright colors kind of girl. But if you knew me back in the day, black was my color. And I've had a little bit of a, like style evolution, and I kind of want to start incorporating the color back into my wardrobe just a little bit more to ground some of the other things. So I have a lot of like 1940s vintage blouses.
That'll look really nice.
That's beautiful and fine with the hot pink, but I wanted a little bit more of a sophisticated color palette. I do have a 1920s, beautiful vintage silk blouse that would look beautiful with this.
The Chanel blouse would also look really good with it.
I'm gonna make this.
Yep, it's gonna be so good.
I've decided that I am probably gonna modify the sleeves a little bit because it is a cap sleeve, and cap sleeves do not work with these pole arms. So
or the weather that we normally have.
No. So if you know me, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I do a lot of pole fitness. I've been doing it for over 4 years now. I do a lot of aerial arts. This is a different. I don't like to show my arms a whole lot.
Yeah.
Just because. I just don't.
Because they're big.
They're
they're muscular.
I have like my pole arms, you know, and that little cap sleeve cutting it off at the bicep doesn't look good on me. So I'm just gonna make that just a little bit longer. I think I ordered enough to do that modification, but I'm really excited to join along with that. Okay, those are all my stash acquisitions, my new stash, my new projects. I had no business buying any of this, but it's okay. It is what it is. Now, let me grab my last finished object, then I will show you my whips, and then we'll talk about Maryland sheep and wool.
Yeah, and
yeah. All right, so the last time I was showing you the Great Gingham Raglan sweater. I don't know what she called it. It's a lot of greats, a lot of raglans, a lot of sweaters. This is it finished.
Ta-da! It's so good. It is made out of.
It is done in Fashion School Dropout's sport weight. She did have a pre-order for the sweater kit. I don't know if she's going to open it back up again. I'm sure she will eventually. This is one of my favorite and most worn sweaters.
It is.
I mean, it really is. I wear this one. It's funny because, you knit your sweaters and you're like, oh, I hope I wear them. I know the point is to wear them, right?
Yeah, but you're like, am I knitting it?
Am I knitting it for the hype?
Yes, or am I going to wear it all the time?
And yeah. So, the most recent sweaters that I've knit, this one, my Nightbook. I wear my Nightbook a lot. I wear my Saunders sweater a lot. I wear my RBG a lot. You know, I wear a lot. And then I have to reevaluate myself, and I'm like, you know what? I do make things that I don't wear often, but then I also do make things that I wear all the time.
Yeah.
And this became an all-the-time sweater. I wear it with my Rachel Comey for Target pants and my Miu Miu sneakers, and there's an outfit, and I don't have to worry about it. You know?
Yeah, you gotta love easy outfits.
Yes. So this is also a finished object. I was not using points for this because I did not use points for it. I did not. It was not my stash. No points. No points. That's just its own thing. But I love it so much. Then I'm gonna do this one first. So in my Black Pearl Magic bag, I've gotten so much further. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm in middle of a row. It's okay. Look at how much further I've gotten. The last time I was just the collar.
Yeah.
We're
gonna probably be doing sleeves at the same time.
Maybe. This is all black yarn. This is Brooklyn Tweed Shelter. It's
so good, though.
First raglan sweater by Brooklyn Tweed. So it's the same one that Jessica had. My yarn is cast iron yarn.
Yeah.
That's the color. I wanted it black because I thought it would just be really cute and really chic. It's supposed to have a really beautiful silhouette.
Yeah.
It's going to have a little bit of a puff sleeve, and it's a 3/4 length.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be super cute just to throw on over slip dresses for the winter, spring, summer, whatever.
Yeah, or with jeans.
Yes, super cute. So I've been wanting to actually wear this, so I've been working on knitting it. So when I have a couple rounds to do, if I'm waiting at the doctor's office, this is the project I know I bring. I have body. I'm so excited.
I know, it looks so good. I need to just finish my sleeves. But that's the thing, right? I'm I need to prioritize. Which one do I think will get done first? I probably should just do sleeves because it's a DK weight and it'll go quick.
It's not DK, it's worsted.
Oh, well, still.
And then...
oh,
because I'm doing a socks knit along. I'm sorry. I am using scrap yarn. So I have yarn left over from other projects. So this top yarn is Chelsea Luxe. This is Sunflower. This was from my Sunset Highway. This is the Floam socks.
Mm-hmm.
This was from my, what's the other one? Slipstravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
This one also was from my Slipstravaganza. This one is Let's Make Out. You know, like I just have like my own little like thing.
Yeah.
This pattern again was inspired by Molly from A Homespun House.
Well, she's a really great sock knitter.
She's been knitting socks like lately.
Mm-hmm.
In her podcast. She I don't know how she has like 3 ongoing socks all the time, and it's just really interesting to see it. You know, to see her patterns, to see how she progresses, to see her colors go. So she was talking about a pattern. I saw it on her Instagram feed, and we were like, there was a bunch of us in the comments, what pattern is that? What pattern is that? And she was just like, oh, you know, it's not really a pattern. I'm just making it up. You know, I'm knitting 8 rows and then slipping 2, like knit 3, slip 2, and then knit 8 rows. So when I did it, thought I was following it, and then it didn't make any sense. So now I'm knitting 8 rows, slip 2, knit 8 rows. Then knit 3, slip 2. Then I switch the color for the stripe, and then I'm slipping 2 again. So I'm actually like pulling the stitch down to get that pattern. I'm using the I'm So Basic sock by Summerlee as my base because I like the way it fits and it makes sense. I mean, you know what? People, this is just me being me, but people make such a big deal about like knitting socks and making up your own patterns and whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I like how the I'm So Basic sock fits. Mm-hmm. It's 28 stitches on each needle. I love my magic loop. This is why I am like loving knitting socks, right? Mm-hmm. Because like I understand now why sock knitters are like, I know how many stitches I need.
Yeah.
And then I just cast that on and I do my ribbing and then I just knit stockinette. I like a heel flap and gusset and I just go. And then you do your whatever decreases and I just like it. So like I found the basic sock pattern that I like, Summerlee's. It's free on Ravelry.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just, I mean, she kind of said in the comments what it was, and I'm just doing my own version of it because I like a bigger dramatic drop stitch so you can see it.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
It looks really cool though.
Thank you. My colors look very similar to the color set that she was doing, and it was not intentional. I had no intention of actually copying like her mini set. So if you do want something like mine, she does have a mini set that's very similar. It just doesn't have this like tie-dye in it. Hers is all tonals. Yeah. And it's super cute, but I just loved it, so I wanted my own. So there's that. Just leftovers.
I'm like, this is the problem, right? Because now I'm like, I want to knit all the things. I'm like, I want to knit a scrappy whatever. And we were watching our previous podcast to remember what we shared and what we didn't. And we had knitted the marled hat by Hedgehog Fibers, and I'm like, dang, we were gonna knit so many of them and we haven't. So like I kind of want to knit another one.
So busy.
Oh, I know. I got this new job and I literally haven't been knitting since I got this new job,
which is sad, but that's okay. Okay, let's talk about the bags.
Yes.
And then I talk about my whip. Yes. So we had pre-ordered this way back in January. No, it had to have been December because we were with Brenda.
Yeah.
So we pre-ordered these bags
and honestly, I wouldn't have gotten this bag if it wasn't for Lindsay trolling me.
So these are Black Pearl Magic bags. Mine was the last restock of the pink Cake Palooza bag.
And mine is the blue with the matching blue handle.
I know, I love it.
I'm like, did I have blue hair when I bought this? I think so.
Yeah, you did. That's okay.
That's okay.
But I just pink, make it blue.
I know. I just needed one, and like, Lindsay was trolling me. She's like, I got mine. Did you get yours? And I was like, thank you, because I totally would have missed it. So, thank you, Lindsay, for trolling me, and thank you, Black Pearl Magic, for making awesome bags.
I know,
because they're my favorite. It's empty right now because I have not found a project worthy of it. So once I find a project that's worthy of it, it'll live in here.
Okay. So my final whip.
Yes! How could I forget this final whip?
Oh, I'm in the middle of a row.
It happens.
Okay,
so
listen, sometimes you have no business casting on projects because, as you see, I have a plethora
of projects.
But I'm just going to get real with you guys. I've been having a really hard time at work.
Yeah.
Things at work, at my job, have been very stressful and unnecessarily so. And I just wanted to do something fun. So I just let myself knit on whatever I wanted. No test knitting deadlines. No, like, self-imposed deadlines. Like, you know, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I would like to get this done by a month. Yeah. You know, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to knit for joy. And I'm going to finally split for sleeves. I'm going to cast on another pair of socks.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I follow Chop Shop Stitch. Renee, love her. You've seen her now on our podcast, in our vlog.
Or on the vlog. We haven't technically podcasted, but
no, she was in our vlog.
She was in our vlog, but maybe one day we'll be able to
I know, sit and hang out
and actually film like an actual podcast with her.
But I was missing her and the team at Black Mountain, because when we went, it was just such a lovely time. And although we spent like I don't know, maybe 2 hours at the most there, we just were able to connect in a way that it was just lovely, and I just miss them. Yeah. So I was just like, you know what? Because I bought my yarn there and I'm missing them, and I went to Cracker Barrel, and I don't know if you guys know, but like Cracker Barrel is like our home base.
It kind of is.
I used to work there back in the day when I was in college. We called it the Crack House because it was just a joke. It was funny. But we love it there. Breakfast at Cracker Barrel.
We literally just had breakfast there today.
I know. But
we love it so much.
I know. I was missing the crew. So I just casted it on. I cast it on my What the Fade. So you've seen,
it's called the Find Your Fade.
Oh, Find Your Fade. I'm sorry. What is life?
What
are the titles, right?
Yeah.
Well,
because the What the Fade has brioche.
Oh yeah. You saw the fade in skeins.
Yes.
I cast it on 2 weeks ago.
Hello. Is this the right side?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't?
Yeah, no, this is the correct side. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, because you have the spine right here.
Okay. That doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it does make sense. Okay. I'm like, whatever.
I'm like, I made one. I know how the spine looks.
Okay. So, last podcast, I'm like ADD, oh my god. Last podcast, you saw it in skein form. Jess and I held it up. Now,
look at this amazingness. She makes me want to cast on another one.
Look at that. So this is all Trey Liz.
Yes.
Up until the color that I'm working on. This is Sadness Garn. And then I will have another Trey Liz, a La Bien-Aimée, and a last Trey Liz. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Like,
it's so good. It's so good.
I just really enjoyed working on it.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, you know what? Like, I wasn't sure what I wanted to cast on. I wanted to cast on, like, a Scotch and Broom because we're going to Maryland Sheep and Wool, and I wanted to use my stash to have something new to wear.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? I don't want to do that. I want the right thing for the right yarn for the right project.
Yeah.
And you know what? I knew that this was going to be a joy. So I casted it on. I'm not going to have anything new to wear for Maryland, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Because I'm going to be there.
Yeah, girl. I mean, I cast it on my cold shoulder crop. I might not even finish it.
I know. But this is my most, like, I take this one everywhere with me, and, like, you know, even though, like, things have been not so good at work,
it brings you joy.
Sneaking away during lunch and working on it, even if I just get, like, 4 or 5 stitches done, because lace is, you know, it can be difficult because I have ADD and can't pay attention all the time. And even though I think I'm paying attention, it's just, I'm just not. So I'm messing everything up. But you know what? It's fine because no one's going to know.
Right.
How they're going to know. No one's going to know. And that's in my lovely Black Pearl Magic bag.
So good.
And that is everything.
Yes. So we are going to be at Maryland Sheep and Wool.
Yes.
We are going to be at all the places.
So this is, I don't know exactly how the plan is going to work, but we're going to try to be everywhere.
Yeah. So I know that we got tickets to Yarn Centric. We are going to go to the Knot House.
Yes.
We may hit up Magpie's
open house.
Open house. And then we'll be at Maryland Sheep and Wool on Saturday. I'm not really sure what we're doing on Sunday.
Yeah.
But we will be there on Saturday. I'm so excited to meet everybody, to talk to everybody. If you see us,
come say hi.
Come say hi. We're working on maybe getting logo buttons.
Or stickers.
Or something. So that'll be fun. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry I only had one finished object.
That's okay.
But it was a good one though. Look at it.
Oh, I do have a spin. You know what? I just haven't done a lot of things and we haven't shown you a ton.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back. Hold on. I have all the spins. Welcome back. This is Spinning with Erica. Ta-da. So, it's been a while since I've spun.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen maybe one or two of these. I'm obsessed. Yeah. I am obsessed, and then I go in and out of things, and then, it is what it is.
Yeah, like right now it's socks.
I get obsessive, and then I move on, and then I come back, and seeing these again, I'm like, oh my god, I should do that more.
I know, I need to spin, too.
So actually, you know what? Last time I said that my Loopy Mango was the first thing I ever used from Rhinebeck. That's a lie. I lied to you. It was me. This was Amanda Solomon's bat that I bought from her that I spun into yarn.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to make with that?
I don't know yet.
Got it. I didn't know if you were, spinning towards something the way, I'm spinning all of my Disney for a Harley, or what?
I was just spinning just to spin it because, I just was like, you know what? No, I wasn't spinning just to spin it. I was spinning because they were doing a mini Tour de Fleece.
Oh, yeah.
And it was trying to spin down your stats, which I really needed to.
I really need to, too.
So this was Amanda's bat I got. I think it was one of the fairies.
Mm-hmm.
I was obsessed. If you look, all of these colors and stuff, I, love.
So good.
I love texture.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I spun, this was half Sunnyside Crafts.
Oh, Sunny Side Up.
Sunny Side Up Crafts and locks from Amanda.
I know. She is having an update right now, and I'm like, Jess.
I know.
You can't buy anything until you spin some of her stuff.
I know. I spun all of it.
Because Greengoat is going to be there with Amanda, and I already know that I'm going to buy some of her. What's the festival going on right now in Disney? Because she made, I
think Flower and Garden.
Yeah, I want to get some of her Flower and Garden stuff.
This is Moon Prism Power. This is a Sailor Moon bat.
Oh, yeah.
That I spun up. I've been busy behind the scenes and never showed.
I know.
So I'm showing now. This one, I kind of mixed some Sailor Moon bats, and this one I think was, Moon Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
I just really like the texture. I don't know what I'm making with them. If you hold them all together, they don't really make any sense. There's no color story. But I'll make it work. This one I spun. See, this is so late. I spun this in November.
Yeah. Is that the Coco beat?
I spun this for Dia de los Muertos. This is the Coco bat.
Yeah. That was good.
And I just had to spin it on Dia de los Muertos while watching Coco.
And sobbing.
And crying. I can't watch Coco, and I can't watch Encanto without crying at the end.
It's so bad.
It hits too close to home.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to live in a multi-generational family, and live in the same house as a multi-generational family, because that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
So all of it hits kind of really too close to home sometimes, and I just end up like a sobbing mess. And
so we will never do a watch with us.
No. And then my last thing, I did a fractal spin of, I think it's Winning Love by Daylight by Purlscout Yarns.
It's so good. You should make a hat. Do you have enough for a hat?
I'm sure I do.
Yeah, you should make a hat. I think it'd be really nice. I was just
really excited. I finished it. I spun, to be fair, I spun half of it by hand.
Yeah.
On a drop spindle, not on my wheel. And then the second half I spun on my wheel, and then I plied it on my wheel.
Yeah.
I had to do it that way. I couldn't finish it by hand, but let me get close, because this color is just so good Like, it's just subtle and soft and pastel. And it's just really pretty, and it's lofty. And when I look at yarn like this, it just makes me want to spin more. Like, spin more fractally. Like, I have a ton of, like, braids and stuff that I've purchased. And you know what? Like, I haven't spun it. And I want to. I'm like, I should spin my Walt Disney World because I have 2 of the braids. I know. Both fractally, so I could make maybe like a cowl or something. So I don't know if you guys follow Andrea Mary's Knit and Spin If I Want To. And she's been spinning a lot more lately. And she's actually, which I think is neat, she's actually designing now for hand spun yarn. Oh, yeah. So she just did a collaboration. I don't know if it's a collaboration with Hedgehog. She just was using her clubs. But to do for the shawl. Yeah. And I think she did one in hand. She did a yeah, it was like rustic yarn and then hand spun yarn. Yeah, and she also did a sweater, she said. I don't remember. It was, I watched it and I was like, oh, I really need to start spinning again because I bought Midge. She's sitting there pretty collecting dust and I don't want her to collect dust anymore. I need to really sit there and figure her out a little bit more and spend more quality time. But who has time when you're knitting socks? Word. All right. Now so, that is officially everything. Yeah, same. You can follow us on Twin Aura Knits on Instagram. You can follow me at It's Jess Bell, all underscores, 1S. You can find Erica at Waffle Belgium at Instagram. And when we're at Maryland Sheep, and we'll do more stories on Twin Aura Knits. Now that we have a Twin Aura Knits account, we can just do it all there. I know we tried to do that a little bit more with Sheep and Wool, but this is going to be easier. Oh, yeah. We'll do more behind the scenes, more like fun things, because we're going to be doing fun
What
things.
Do you guys want to see from us, really? Like, do you want to see, like, twin hanging outness? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because, I mean, do you just want to see knitting from us? Do you want, like, behind the scenes of, like, me and Erica at a coffee shop knitting? Do you want to see just, like, the random stuff that we do? Like, what do you want? What do you want? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess it's like, do you want like Twin Aura Knits vlogs where we just kind of like vlog the weekend and what we do, even though we don't really do much, or are you good with just knitting? Yeah. Honestly, all we do is knit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go to Maryland Sheep and Wool, and hopefully if you see us there, please come up and say hi. We'd love to meet you so we can be friends, because that's the whole point of starting this podcast, was to make friends. So be our friend, and we will see you in the next one. Same nitty time, same nitty channel.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.